Morning guys, and welcome to lockdown day 53. It's very early this morning. It's just not long after 5:30 and the sun is just like really really rising and coming over the buildings there. And just that you are about to start with first client Fred hoisted at 6 a.m. So first of all, I just want to say welcome, happy Friday, and it's great to see you, and thanks for watching again. Now yesterday we had session 4 of the Richer Life Resilience program, which went really well. If you were on that session, or even if you were not on that session but you've signed up for the course of 6 weeks, you should have in your inbox an email with the recording from session 4. Okay. A number of people couldn't get on live yesterday, but also a number of people, including myself, kind of got a little bit too relaxed during the session and kind of may have missed some key parts. Okay, so Claire kind of asked me to make it available to everybody. So if you weren't on the session, you can watch it. If you were, but you maybe missed some bits, you can watch it again or listen to it again. And if you were on the session and you did the whole session, but you want to go through it again because it was a really important session, then you can do that as well, which is fantastic. I just want to thank Mozzie for some great feedback and a really good suggestion the other day. And then I spoke to Jackie Goodwin as well. And I know this will appeal to sort of maybe Bev and Keith and Dave Roscoe as well. And I had a team meeting yesterday with the guys and discussed it with them, and they're kind of on the case at the moment. What we're going to look to do is 1 or 2 half-hour kind of boxing themed group sessions per week as well. Okay, so that will probably come into effect within the next week. Okay, and it was just because I know some of you have got pads at home, and you may have a partner at home who can hold pads for you, and you can hold pads for them. Some of you may have a punch bag at home that you can use. Some of you may just want to stand and just do your shadow boxing when you're going through the program. But it's going to be kind of open and sort of broad enough so that whatever you have at home at your disposal you can use. Some of you, like I say, punch bag, some of you a shadow box, some working with a partner. Okay, it'll just be a half-hour session each week, or 1 or 2 half-hour sessions each week, but it will combine, similar to the classes that we run at Unique Results, it will combine a boxing element of the combinations and the punching, and then also a fitness element with the exercises and the body weight stuff around it as well. So what I'd really ask you to do today, your kind of task really after watching this video today, is to comment below on Facebook. Or if you're watching this on the email, you can just email us back and let us know, is that something you'd be interested in doing? The kind of a boxing themed group session while we're still on lockdown for the next 6 weeks or 8 weeks or however long it lasts for. That would be really helpful. If you just pop your name underneath if you're interested, or email back and let us know, then we know what the kind of interest is for that, and then we can go forward that planning that for you, and then I can announce more details over the coming days. Excellent, that would be really good. Okay, next up, we've got classes this morning. Today, obviously, we've got Asa will probably be upstairs doing HIIT at 8 a.m. I know Russ does his strength at home at 5 p.m. this evening. And I think Mark's got pure movement at lunchtime as well today, as well as all the one-to-one training that we've got going. Another thing I'd like you to comment on today is I've already announced, and I've said, obviously, the government has kind of explicitly said now that if people want to do one-to-one training outside, that you can do, as long as you're socially distanced and it's in a public park or open space. Okay, I've said that we're not going to do any of that at all for at least the next 2 or 3 weeks till the end of the month. We're going to sort of see how the land lies there and what happens in terms of numbers, and we don't want to rush out and do that. And my heart tells me, my kind of intuition and the fact that I know you guys tells me that probably not loads of you will want to do that anyway, because you're quite comfortable maybe training at home at the moment. You've got equipment at home, you're into a routine there. And obviously when eventually we come back here, then that's different. But just kind of going into a park to do it may not be what's right for you, but I may be wrong. So can you also comment if that is something that you would like to do, going forwards, maybe in kind of, like later on in June or something, if the situation changes and improves, just so we've got an idea, because I don't want to make decisions for you, yeah? like I said, at the moment, my main priority, as always, is the kind of the health and safety and the well-being of you, the members, and the team as well. But if that's something that you would be interested in, you'd like to do that sometime down the line, can you let us know as well? And then we've got an idea of demand and how we may manage that down the line. But like I say, nothing's going to happen for the next 2 to 3 weeks at the very earliest anyway, and I'd imagine there will only be a few of you who will be interested in that anyway. But just let us know, and then we can that will only be for one-to-one personal training members who want to meet up with a trainer and do some stuff outside. Cool. So have a fantastic day. I'm going to go in and start getting set up for Fred in a minute. It's meant to get nice now. It's meant to be nice and warm. So get outside, enjoy the fresh air, get out for your walks and your cycles and your runs and your exercising and training in the garden. But until tomorrow, stay safe, stay strong, and I'll catch up with you soon. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.